Hi, I'm Dr. Dan Shapiro. I'm a plastic surgeon certified by the American Board of Plastic Surgery, and I've been practicing in the Scottsdale Paradise Valley area since 1992, and that's all I do. I just perform cosmetic or aesthetic plastic surgery. A lot of patients come in to me, for consultations regarding plastic surgical procedures, and they'll ask me, Dr. Shapiro, it's so confusing now. There are so many doctors that call themselves cosmetic surgeons or plastic surgeons. I find it very confusing. So they asked me, Dr. Shapiro, what should I be looking for in a qualifications in a plastic surgeon? And also, if I'm having the surgery, what qualifications or certifications should I look for in the operating room suite to make sure I'm doing the safest thing for myself? Number one, in terms of looking for a plastic surgeon, I think you should always look for a surgeon that is certified by the American Board of Plastic Surgery or the American Board of Facial Plastic Surgery. I think that by completing those residencies, patients complete a rigorous training. They have to have tests to make sure they're competent. They have to have ongoing, continuing medical education, and they have to provide some proficiency both in written and oral examinations. I think that the most important decision you'll make is what surgeon you choose. So look for a surgeon that is board certified. The second thing is that there is no substitute for experience, and I think that when you're looking for a surgeon to perform your surgery, I think you should look for somebody with a lot of years of experience. I think that that breeds excellence, and I think that we all get better with time in terms of what we do. To figure out who has the experience, look and see when someone started their practice, and also look on their website. Patients should have an idea of how many procedures a doctor performs, and you should be able to look at before and afters on the website to see whether or not you agree with their aesthetic sense and whether or not you like their before and afters. Also, in terms of qualifications, I think that you should look for somebody, again, that is board certified. There are other ways to ask around and find some referrals, but I think since the internet these days, there's so many things you can look up, and I think you should do your due diligence. With regards to where you should have the surgery performed, I think it's very important that you understand who should be doing the surgery and why and where it is performed. Again, going back to the original question, when you're looking for a plastic surgeon, I think very, very high on the priority list is make sure that that surgeon has privileges at a hospital to perform the surgery that you're thinking about. So if they're performing surgery in an outpatient surgical center, or if they're performing it in their office, make sure that they have privileges at a local hospital to perform those procedures. Many of the cosmetic surgeons or surgeons that call themselves plastic surgeons in town don't have those qualifications. I think it's very important because that means that they have been screened by other doctors to provide a level of competence that is safe and predictable. When looking for an operating room, I think it's very important to look for certifications, either a state certified operating room, one that is quadruple, that's AAASF certified, or one that is JCHO certified. These are all bodies that certify on a regular basis, make sure that everything is safe, that sterility is performed, and that there are no untoward complications happening in that operating room. There are many things that go into what makes a certified operating room better, and it's a little bit lengthy to go into that, but I think those are the things you should be looking for. Just because somebody operates in their office doesn't mean that it's safe. So I think you should look for those certifications. Also, as I said before, make sure that they have admitting privileges at a local hospital for the procedures that you are having performed. Let's say you're having a breast augmentation in a doctor's office. They should have privileges at a local hospital to perform a breast augmentation. If you're having a facelift, they should have privileges at a local hospital to have a facelift performed. And lastly, make sure again that if in fact you feel safe with that doctor and you feel safe with the operating room, make sure you've had some other consultations because you'll have in your heart a gut feeling of who should be your surgeon. Any questions, come in for a consultation and I'll run you through the process. Thank you very much.